another video this week because I've been really having a pretty shitty week. This has not been a good week for my positive feelings about my gender. I've been identifying as non-binary for quite a while before I came out as a trans guy, and even before that I've had short hair for a really long time, I think 5 or 6 years. So I've been going to barbershops all the time because I'm not going to go to a salon to get my hair cut like a dude and pay a lot more. So I went to this barbershop here in Melbourne, and it was really busy, and they had a bunch of guys in and out of the chairs, and it just so happened that the guy next to me was getting basically the same exact haircut as I was. When I went up to pay, the barber said that it was going to cost a certain amount of money, and I was like, he said it was $35, and I said, that seems a little bit overpriced. And he said, oh, well, that's what we charge for women's haircuts. And I just thought, for one, even if I was identifying as a woman, why would you charge more? It's the same exact hair, whether it's on a man or a woman. It's the same cut. So I said to the guy, well, I'm not a woman. And he kind of just gave me this look, kind of waiting for me, like, yeah, I know you actually are, why are you fucking with me? And I'm thinking, why would someone come in here and lie about their gender? So he kept just nodding his head, and he said, it's gonna be $35. And I said, well, I'm not paying because I'm not a woman. And again, he just kept nodding his head. I think he felt quite awkward, and I felt terribly awkward. The place was full of people. I was starting to cause a scene. I am not a woman. I am not paying more for a woman's cut when I am not a woman. So finally, I just stood my ground because I wasn't going to misgender myself and pay more at that. So finally the boss came up and decided that I could pay the men's price. And I made these little cards, which you may have heard about in one of my paperboy videos, but it's just a card to give out that says something about being transgender, and if you've misgendered me, these are just some basic information about that. So I gave him one of those cards afterwards, which was the first time I actually used one. And I said, you know what, I'm transgender, and what you did here is not appropriate in calling me out in front of all of these people. And he takes the card, you know, and looks at it, well, what's transgender? And I wish I could have just said something, you know, huge, made the scene, but I was actually honestly starting to get a bit choked up, and it was getting a bit emotional because I was so embarrassed. So I just said, read the card, you'll find out, and I walked out. I think it's really wrong to call someone out like that. They shouldn't have to prove their gender, and it makes no sense to charge women, even cisgender women who have short hair, more money than men when it's the same type of haircut. Lesson learned, I will never go back to that barbershop, and I'm thinking about sending them an email and telling them about the situation I went through. So maybe they'll give me a refund, or just at least know for the future, because there's got to be another transgender person like me who walks in, and I don't want them to have to go through what I did. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them. I really would love to connect with more people on YouTube.